Well, hello there, Libra. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about the 22nd through the 28th of June. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video, and I have a message for you from my better angels. It is actually for all 12 signs for the entire month, and it is all about how it's going to be really important for all of us to remember that we can all learn new things. That means that it's an opportunity for us to stop holding ourselves back from learning stuff, right? I'm doing it myself, so trust and believe that it's for everybody. And indeed, we have to just sort of embrace the possibilities that we don't know everything, and that if we're putting up a roadblock to learning something, it's probably the thing we need to learn the most, all right? So it's going to be great. I think you're going to have a good time with it. We probably scared ourselves out of wanting to learn it because it seems too complicated or something like that. So just take a deep breath and know that it's going to be all right, okay? We can learn new things. I have a message for you from, I have your guiding card for the month. There we go. It's the 3 of Cups. This is awesome. I love this card because it's talking about parties and gatherings and love and joy all being shared and enjoyed together. So this is a terrific card, and it speaks a lot of giving from our hearts and receiving from our hearts, free love, free giving of love and appreciation, and that's very nice. So excellent. There's nothing wrong with a free smile. I think that gets everything going in the right direction. All right, so let's look at the cards. All right, here they are from the overview video, and we are going to go ahead and get that mystery card. Let's see what we can do. All right, there it is. We're going to set it right there. We'll get back to that card later at the end of this reading, and we'll see what we see. All right, now then. Let's add a few cards from the Light Seer's Tarot. All right, so these will help clarify, and we'll go deeper into this particular reading for the week. All right, now then, let us see what we have here. We have Justice. Aha, we had Justice last week, and we were making things more fair for everybody involved. I feel like this one's also speaking to being fair, but also staying on point with your direction, okay? Don't lose sight of where you want to go and how you want to get there, because that's a compass rose, and that's important for us to know. It helps us see where we're going, how we're getting there. So it's a little bit about dreams and goals, but at the same time, it has very much to do with proper direction to get us there. Nice. Well done. Keeping things fair for everybody, even as we work it out, all right? Now then, we have the 10 of Swords. You are definitely the person in charge at this time. Well, you had the Ace of Swords last week, so I'm not surprised to see you embracing your power and becoming a person who's understanding where you come from and how you get there and all the little things in between. You're handling your business quite nicely. Good job. And of course, now we have the Knight of Pentacles. So, yeah, you need to fight for your worth and value in the moment. So make sure you're getting paid, for goodness sakes, right? So do stand up and say, hey, I've taken on all this stuff and I'm handling it very well, and I'm fine with that, but I'd like to get paid better. What do you think? And they're going to be like, interesting. Free money is blocked. So you're blocked. This is where you're blocked. And it's showing that overpaid bills aren't coming to you. You're not going to be finding 20 bucks on the ground. There's a chance you may not get the raise yet, but it may be a delayed gratification kind of situation. So I'm not saying never, I'm saying not yet. But right this second, right this week, extra money isn't going to be coming down the pike. So do take care of what you have. Be cautious and careful. Another good place to stay balanced is financially. So do that right away. Oh, we have the 2 of Pentacles here, so you don't got to worry so much. The Devil is here, blocked. So you're not able to truly sabotage yourself in the situation. As you're fighting for your worth and value, don't be afraid to, say, hey, I'm doing a lot of stuff. Oop, there he is. He fell down, went boom. So you're basically needing to juggle the situation and say, look, I understand you may not have the money right now, but what about in like 2 months, if you could begin to pay me what I'm worth? We want to write that down on paper and make sure that this is something that we work into the deal, so that you're going to figure it out and you're going to make it work. But it's not going to be something where you put yourself in a position, nor are you going to put them in position, right? They may not have that cash right now, but they will later on after you've done your job and made them more money. And then they'll be happy to pay you more, all right? Page of Wands is all about new information that you might have stuff to learn, right? And of course, the thing that you have to learn is going to stop you in your tracks for a minute. You can be like, oh no, what? I have to learn something new? Well, what did we talk about? We have things, we can learn new things, okay? So when it all comes back and we're clear that we need to learn new things, it's like, okay, I have to learn new things. That's part of me being in charge. It's part of me doing all this stuff. Well, you have to fill out your time cards correctly, and you have to do all these things, managerial skills, la la la. It's all coming together, okay? Now then, this card here is talking about what's your solution. Get the camaraderie going on around the party. You're going to have a little shindig with the people that you're hanging with. Maybe the people that you're having meetings with about all this stuff. You're like, hey, you know, I feel like we're pretty much on the same page and we're trying to get to the right place. Would y'all like to go out and have a beverage after work? That way they would realize you're perfectly willing to socialize, and it's another way for them to get to know you better without it being like too intense. And of course, stick with something that doesn't get you hammered, because you don't want to be hammered around your work people and get kind of silly or out of control. You want to stay in the zone, right? So you're gonna go out for beverages. You're going to keep an eye on your finances because you're not made of money, but you're definitely going to be also sipping that beer instead of guzzling it, and knowing that you're staying in budget with the drinking. You might even have to buy them a beer, or at least a round. It helps grease the wheels and helps them know you're not a total cheapskate, as long as they're not getting that 82-year-old scotch that costs $100 a shot or something like that. That's rude. But yeah, definitely be ready and open to the possibilities here of getting out with the people that you've been talking to and getting involved with over here as you're creating balance, and let them get to know your point of view, where you're coming from, and how you want to get there as best you can. And by doing this, you're preaching the gospel of who you are, so to speak, to the people that you want to believe in you and understand that you've got big plans and ideas and where you're headed and what you're going to do. Because, you know, we have the Six of Swords showing that you're able to use your power to help other people. And that's really what you need to preach to these people. Maybe they're considering you the person who wants to use your power to swing it around and make stuff happen in weird ways. But you're all about helping other people. And when you convince them and clarify to them that you're helping other people, they're going to think you're awesome and that they really want to find that money. So now they're going to have an inspiration to get on this job, right? And we like it when they're inspired, because when they're inspired, they make things happen. So good for you. Staying on budget for you, but still letting them get to know you in a slightly less, you know, book learning kind of way. That's going to be very helpful, all right? So let's go ahead and get you a message from the Cosmic Oracle. What do we have for you, Libra? What do we have? That's the one. All right, so let's get our wonderful inspirational message. I like how they're pretty down to earth. They're not too woo-woo at all. Make time to play, have fun, be free. Ta-da! Indeed, you have the three of beers, 3 of cups, times 2, no less, right? So you've been encouraged to make time to have fun and be free. I'm excited to see this. This is about you having the opportunity. Certainly you can break bread with friends and family and or gather up with people that you care about as well as, you know, the strategic particular shindig that you're going to go to. Maybe it's a pre-cocktail party before you go to dinner with friends. You'll go to this little cocktail party with people from work so that they can get to know you while you sip a sherry or something pleasant and kind and small, so you don't get hammered and get loose-lipped and say things you don't mean to. This is a work business situation. You almost want to have a Sprite that looks like you're drinking something in like 7-Up with vodka or something. Tell them what it isn't, and then have something that'll keep you straight-laced in the moment, all right? Excellent. So you need a pocket full of rocks, all right? So let's see what the universe needs you to know right now. All right. Ooh, all right, we have smoky quartz. We have sapphire and tiger eye. All right, so smoky quartz is a first chakra stone, and it's keeping you grounded, but it's also helping you release things you no longer need. All right, so whether that's physical stuff, a way of thinking, relationships, or jobs, you're going to be letting things go that you don't need anymore, and it will help tremendously. It's great, a great stone for cleaning out the garage or your closet. It will help you a lot, okay? You'll feel a little less emotionally attached to everything. This is sapphire. It is a 6th chakra stone. It's for your third eye, and it's seeing where you fit into the cosmos and showing it to you, and what the ripple effects you are making in the cosmos just by being you. You are awesome, Libra, okay? And you being awesome is par for the course. We expect that. What we don't expect is for you to see it and understand it and comprehend it and then work towards it. But this 6 of Swords is showing me that you're doing both. You're seeing the ripples and you're working towards it and making it happen. Beautiful. Love that. Tiger eye is a 7th chakra stone, the tippy top of your head, and it's absolutely showing you allowing access to messages from your better angels. So you're getting little messages now that are telling you what to do, when to go, where to be, how to be there, and what you should wear and how you might act. So you're getting a lot of information probably before the shindig here, as well as everything else. As you're working through these beautiful moments, you have a lot of beautiful moments creating balance and hustling with your power. I mean, it's beautiful. All the opportunities you have to step up and do things and do them in a certain sort of way. Your better angels have ideas about that, and they're whispering in your ear, okay? Just open your ears to the possibilities this week, and it will help you tremendously, all right? Thank you so much. That's beautiful. I love that. Those rocks, whew, those rocks are there to help you, and if you want to carry them, that would be awesome. Go ahead and leave a comment below. Let me know how it goes. If you want to carry something else, absolutely go ahead and carry something else. Comment below. Let me know what you got. I want to hear. I'm excited about rocks in your pocket, okay? By all means, I have a mystery card here. We'll get into that right now. 3 of Pentacles. Huzzah. Yes, you have the 3 of Pentacles, which is all about you being spoken about in upper echelons. People are noticing you. People are seeing what you bring to the table, who you are, how you act, and you're making beautiful impressions even as you worked through this month where there were snafus and you went through it with grace. I mean, you didn't get all upset. Other people were upset when you were in their classroom, so to speak, but you worked it through. You found a way to handle it all. You got what you needed and better, but you also didn't make a damn fuss. You just kind of went with it, went with the flow, and you handled it. And people noticed. They saw you walking through all those fussy things with grace and no issue, and you're like, far out. This person is awesome. We love that person. We want that person around for a long time. So you've made good impressions, and people are going to start thinking about you for a higher paying job already. I know, right? So keep that in mind. I'm going to put that card back down where we found it. And by all means, thank you again for being here. Your likes, shares, and subscribes matter so much to me. It's totally free to subscribe, and I appreciate every single one of you. All right, so by all means, we will talk next week about July. Come on back, and we'll see you then. All right, thanks so much.